What is going on, everybody? It is Fick and Bricks here with, yes, another live build. And I decided to put the Fantasy Beer Garden Brewery, whatever you want to call it, on a little bit of a hiatus. I'm gonna take a little bit of a hiatus on that one. We're going to build it, but we're going to take. I put it back together to the point where I'm at bag 6, which is a new bag, obviously. But Cheap Ass told me yesterday, he's like, you know what, you should start building the, you know, Valley Court here. It's called Valley Court. It is from our friends over at UMKO. I believe this company goes under Barware too. I want to say Barware as well. I think they're under a couple names, but YOUMKO, you will find them on the Instagram. You'll find them on the um, Facebook. You'll find them on the YouTube. You're going to find them everywhere. But they actually have some pretty cool sets. This is the company that actually does the Simpsons Springfield school. They have the school. They have Moe's Tavern. These companies are also the ones that are sending me the Combat Mortal. What's going on the Instagram feed? What's up, brother? How you doing? This company's actually sending me a copy of the modular Moist Isley Cantina as soon as it comes out. So I'm excited. I've never built any of these sets before. YOUMKO. We're going to leave that right there, and we're going to, if you guys want to go check them out, I believe that is the website. So if you go to YOUMKO and or just search that, you're going to come up with that website. And they have a lot of cool stuff there. Some bigger Star Wars ships. I have not built any of these sets yet. Again, so it just does come with a DeLorean. There is a DeLorean in this build. I don't know how it's going to be. We're going to pop it, crack it open. This is the one that came to me. I did a haul video on this one, and this is the one that came to me shipped like it was poundage of like illegal stuff. I don't know if it would be narcotics or whatever, but it felt like it was going to be illegal when I opened it up. That's how it was wrapped. This did come from overseas. This did come from China. It took a little bit to get here, but they actually, wow. Okay, so props to them right off the rip. They actually put the book. The book is actually the first thing that's in the package. And I don't know if I just the way I opened this, that's what happened, but it is the book is. Oh, this is all going to come in. Okay. Huh. Is that the first batch right here? I mean, there is an actual Nordic separator in there, so it does say bag 1. It does. Okay, so this is interesting too. So this is a beautiful instruction book. I'm going to close this up because I have a feeling that bag 1 might be what I get through today, but we're going to see how it goes. But this is a beautiful instruction book. And as you notice right off the rip, bag 1, there's Mighty Joe. What's going on? Valley Court. Hell yeah, dude. What's going on, brother? Brick by brick. How you doing? Click and clip on the gram. What's up? There is the Bell the Bricks. Thank you for putting up the website. That is the website. I don't have an affiliate code with them, but go check them out. They got some awesome stuff on here. But you can see bag 1. There is a cool fish. They have a fish brick separator. Looks like a fish. It's definitely some sort of fish looking thing there. But they actually keep all of the bag 1s in a bag and then a bag within a bag. So that's kind of different. Actually, I'm going to put this over here first. So we'll get into the fish looking brick separator in a little bit. You can see the brick already. The brick already to me does not look as quality as what I've been doing with some of the other off-brand sets. This instruction book looks beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what the inside looks like, but this is a glossy, pretty awesome looking instruction manual. I'm not going to, I mean, this is pretty nice. You can see the gloss on it. Pretty nice. You can probably skate on it and stuff. Look at that. The Lifting RN, what's going on Instagram? What's up? Look at that. It's very shiny. Look at that. You can see the ring light, my $5,000 ring light. You can see it over there. Pretty cool. Let's open this up and take a look. Okay. This thing is massive. This thing is this thing is huge. Okay. We are getting stickers. Okay. We are getting stickers. Yeah. We got some stickers. YOUMKO. I don't know if I like this. This is first knock on it right here. I'm sorry, guys, but this obviously is looks like probably the license plate for the DeLorean. Well, this is definitely the top of the DeLorean. This is the hood of the DeLorean right here. I can see it in the picture right here. right up there. You can see it right there, the hood of the DeLorean, and then I am assuming maybe the back like burners of the DeLorean too, like the engines. So yeah, so they caught me with the instructions, and then they gave us some stickers. Um, okay, so they do show you how it's gonna look, just like kind of some of the other companies do. So page one starts out. There's no lore, so it's funny. It's like this way, but then you got to open it book style. So it does show you how you're gonna build once you get to the once you're done with this all these sections. They are showing you how to build. Ooh, this is. Yeah, the colors are looking a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's green right off the bat. I can't even tell. It's a 6x8, but this honestly, yeah. So the colors of the instructions are a little bit. Mighty Joe, if you're out there, did you build any? Have you built any of these sets? I don't know if you're going to be able to even get the color from this. Yeah, probably not from my camera, but yeah, the colors are a little bit wonky there. But we're going to jump in. I'm going to need both base plates. This is going to be a massive build. This is it looks like it's 232 by 32 base plates. So this thing is going to be absolutely massive. It's going to take up the entire build area here. I may even have to push the camera back a smidge here because I think we're going to be into the whole freaking view here. So I'm going to have to put the instruction book back here. I'm going to have to dig in, but I am going to open up bag one. Does it tell me? I think it does say bag one on here. So let's see. Yeah, it does say, so this will complete just with bag one. So that's a good thing here. It's a massive bag. It stinks really bad too. It smells kind of weird. Yeah, it don't smell like the normal plastic. I mean, it rips like plastic, but it don't smell like the normal plastic. All right, let's see here. So, all right, I'll put that down there. Here is your fish brick separator. So it does have a fish. It does have fins on the back there, or a heart. I don't know. No, it definitely looks like it should be some kind of fish. Yeah, I think that's a fish for sure. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely gonna get. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get copyrighted on that one. I'm sure for sure, especially because it was freaking K-pop Demon Hunters. All right, but there's your brick separator. So it looks like there's. These look okay. They're doing a lot of tile work. There's 6 bags in the first book here. Okay, and I have to dig out. I think I have to dig out both base plates. Excuse me. So let me see if I can relatively easily find the base plates in here. Looks like they're on each side. Just good. Okay. There's one there, which is a nice, light bluish gray base plate. Not, you can hear it. Not terrible, not terrible. And I believe I need both of them. It's got a little shine to it. So I'm going to pull this out. I don't know if they actually did package this thing with like in the numbered bags, like from 1 to down to below. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to I'm not going to throw all the bags. I have my fantasy build bags on the ground too, so I don't want to make a freaking mess and have both sets of bags all commingled. Even though it's easy to differentiate, I just want to make sure that we're doing the good stuff here. So what I'm going to do is, I think the best way to do this, it's probably not going to work out for me very well, but I'm going to put some stuff up here, kind of get it out of the way, and then speaking of the Saja Boys here. This is my Saja Boys, Lego Saja Boy right there. There we go. Look at that. These are going to become super rare. You should go get them on Bricklink before they become super rare. You can't find them. That's what I use for my Saja Boy. I got a 9-pack of them. All right, so let's put those up there. Put that dude. He's gonna fall, but that's okay. Stickers. They gave me stickers. I got stickered by freaking MKO. YOUMKO. All right, so let's open these up. I'm gonna first test. I should just be using. Where's my skizzes? I should just like some things open. How would I do with my skizzes? There they are. I don't think I've ever used scissors to open bags, but let's see. There we go. All right. Let's do this. That sounds kind of changy, like kind of like changy, like almost like change. It sounds. Hear it? Oh yeah. Right, let me see. Okay, we'll talk. We're gonna test clutch power in a second. Oh, this is classic like modular style though. This this is 2 bags of it. Almost looks the same. This is bag 1, bag 2, bag 3. So bag 1-2, 1-3, 1. Oh, I wonder if that. Okay, hang on. Let me see if maybe I'm going to 1-1. Okay, all right. So what? No, did I just open? I pretty stepped. Oh, okay. 1-1 and 1-2. Okay, we're gonna. No, you know what? I don't even think it matters because I'm already seeing that I need a couple of 6x8 plates. So that I don't. Oh no, wait. There's one of the plates. Actually, no, they're both right there. Okay, so that okay. Right off the rip, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So 1-1, 1-2 actually tell you what bags you're working on. So that's actually pretty good. So you don't have to open up 5 1 bags or 2 1 bags or 3 1 bags and search for pieces. Okay, that's a plus. That's definitely a plus. I'm only doing one bag 1 and 1.1 and 1.2 right now. With 1.3, we will get through all these bags today for sure. But and now you know that was the color in the book. That looks a little green. It does not look this green. It looks a lot darker green. And then these were the 2 pieces, the plates that were actually they were showing in the actual book here. So after that, you're literally running through tile at this point. Yeah, you're literally tiling some stuff up. Oh, you know what they're doing? Oh, they literally. This is connection point 1 and 2. Okay, so they're literally. This is how they're connecting the damn things together. Okay, so. Let's see how the clutch power is. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay, I don't mind it so far. Literally the first piece on the board, but let's see here. Let's see how this one goes together. I'm told Cheap Ass should be around here. Cheap Ass told me to start building this yesterday or today. He should be here. He's not here yet. All right. It's not terrible. All right, it looks pretty good so far. All right, and then we got to go. What is that? 2. Is it 2, 3, 4, 5? Drop it on 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it on 6. All right. So I don't know the actual scale of this so far. I believe it's MIDI maybe. I don't think it's micro. It's not. I don't think it's minifig scale, but I could be 1,000% completely wrong. So you never know. We'll see. All right. So we're gonna do some dark tans, and then this is a 1x8. All right, yeah, this is all like 1x8. So we're basically doing you're gonna get the sidewalk done, and you're literally gonna see really quick how much of this building actually is gonna be building. So you know how much space we're working with here. The 1x2, there we go. And then we drop 8 of these. So 1. Ooh, we don't want that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. 6, 7. And the base plate. I don't know if you can tell with this base plate. It's very shiny. The base plate is super shiny. So I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's very, very shiny. So that's actually really, really cool. I'm pretty impressed with the shiny base plate. Who doesn't like a shiny base plate? All right, there's another 6-pack of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then did I do 8? Those are both 1 by. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, those are both 1x8s. Yep. And then this drops onto here. Wait a minute, hang on, that stuff. Hang on, what the hell did I do? Oh, 1, 2, 3. It's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then I did. Poop. Okay, I see what I did. Well, we're gonna. Should we use it? Where's the damn? Where did I put that? Here it is. Let me see how it works. We're gonna first have to use this. Let's see. Sure bricks a lot. What's going on? How you doing? Let's see if this works. I doubt this ain't. Let me see. I doubt this is gonna. Shouldn't. Actually, I shouldn't have swore, and because it actually did work. I mean, it's basically a flat surface that. I mean, pretty much you're gonna dig underneath the plates with any kind of flat surface. So it worked though, so that's good. We're gonna put this back here. We're gonna drop this right here. So we're just building away here. Actually, put this down so you guys can kind of see what we're building here right now. Karma 316. What's going on? So I think this is all. Oh my gosh, there's so much tile going on here. Yeah, this is literally tile for days. Okay, another 1x8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Brick Builder Brian, Mr. 2K, bro. How you doing? Congratulations to Mr. Brick Builder Brian for his 2,000 followers on the Instagram machine. So congrats, my friend. Very, very well deserved. Very well deserved to my buddy there. So glad to see you hit you hit the mark there. Awesome to see. Can't wait to see when I win when I win your contest. I'll give you my address now, so you can just ship it out to me now before the contest even ends. All good. We appreciate that over here. So 1, 2, 3. All right, we just dropping so many freaking tiles here. And actually, it's funny because I've been looking ahead a little bit here, and I kind of see that there is. It looks like this building may be a little bit skinnier than I had anticipated. So we might be. It might not be as big as I thought the building. It's going to be long, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be deep. So we shall see. No problem, man. It was good. I'm glad we could get you over. Not that I got you over the hump. You were already got well on your way, but I'm glad we could send a couple people your way. And actually, am I? You're such a jackass, Vic. Picking bricks, you jackass. All right. Well, see what we did, folks. We're gonna really put this brick separator to use here because, as you can see, that piece right there, this one right here, what happens when you talk and don't pay attention in your building? This piece right here, that whole strip, should be right there. Yes. Okay. All right. Go brick separator. Here we go. This is what happens when you don't pay attention when you're building. All right. I just happened to look at it and I was like, that don't look right. But now we get to use the dolphin separator, which is actually funny because you'd think you'd start to build the sidewalk in the front, but not with this build. We're going totally from the side on this one, a little side angle here. And I probably should just, I'm just going to use the actual. Is it sacrilege if I'm actually using a Lego brick separator on this set? I don't know how that works. Is that going to anger the Lego uppers or something? I'm not sure, but that's what we're doing. I was running it and I saw it and I was like, hang on, something's not looking right. But I will say, as I'm pulling up the brick and the tile, though, they are looking like they're taking a little damage. It looks like they're going damage level on here. So I don't know if that is because they're, the quality. I have no idea. But it looks like it's a little damage right now. So we're going to see if that is the actual case of how this goes. But let's see. That's still a 1x8. So hang on. Let me see. 1x8, 1x8. 1x8, 1x8. So should it been 4 1x8s? Let me see. 1x8 and 1x8. Okay, so that 2. Yeah. Yep. Come on, person. Let's go. Here we go. Typically use a brick pop. Oh yeah, the brick poppers are nice. I've actually was a fan of them for a while. When I started back in 13, they were a big thing, kind of dealy going on. And they actually did have a website back in the day. I believe now you can only get brick poppers on Amazon. I think like Amazon is like the main distribution hub of brick popper, if I'm not mistaken. So I think you can still get all the colors, you can still get all the craziness of brick popper, but I believe right now I think you can just get them on the Zonizon. So I could be mistaken, but I think if you do type brickpopper.com, I believe it takes you to a site that's no longer, or a website that's no longer actually working. So I don't know if anybody wants to make some money. Maybe you can take over the brick popper site and have a go at it. All right, let me see. So I'm going to do this is another 1x8. Actually, you know what? I can leave these there because that's going here for the floor. So I can definitely build back this way, I think, which is good, which is actually really good. And then we went 3 to the floor there. So let's go 3 to the floor here. Yeah. 1, 3 to the floor, 2. Oh, so actually, yeah. So if I'm looking at this correctly now, and I know that I am, so I'll show you guys in a hot second here what I'm looking at. so you guys can see it too. But all right, let me see. So we got 3. No, mother of pearl. Damn it, thick. That's what happens when I get on late to build. Holy cow! You just all this build is making me its B right now. Oh my goodness! All right, let me see. Give me this guy right here. We're gonna put that right in the corner. But I'm gonna show you guys in a second here what I'm speaking of here. Once you get to see where the actual tiling is gonna end up for this build, so it'll be curious to see. Oh, that's where you got yours from the Zon. Okay, yeah. Like I said, they used to have their own website back in the day, but again, I think they probably thought it cheaper and more cost effective to kind of just sell them on the Zon, which I'm assuming worked out pretty well for them. So we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then drop this guy in here. Okay, so let me drop that. Okay, so and then all the rest of them in here. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then this whole stripper is all the way down, so we got to drop this whole stripper here. So let's do this. Again, if you guys are hanging out with me, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for who's ever in the chat. It is Monday. It is a Monday night. I figured I'd just jump on again. Cheap Ass should be here because he's the one that wanted me to start building this damn thing. Although I am kind of shocked that the DeLorean is not part of the initial pages. I thought the DeLorean would be first. So obviously the DeLorean build is going to be last. So that looks like we're going to be last on the DeLorean build. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'll take it. It's just I thought we might be running into that first because I was kind of curious and wanted to show you guys a little bit of how that worked, but that's okay. That's okay. We can run that last. It's all good. All right. See, so now I'm looking at this. I see that piece right there on the. Nothing to hear here, people. Nothing to hear. We're doing fantastic here. We're doing real good work here. Nobody's messing up anything. I promise. Holy cow! Yikes! Thick. There's nothing there. Okay, so let's put that there, and then drop 2 of these here. All right, and then we're just gonna drop this one straight up there. Okay, cool. All right, you guys will get to see. I'm gonna show you in a second because I don't know. We're building right around the building, I would assume. So at this point, I have a feeling that this is your. That's gonna be here. I'll show you guys real quick. This is gonna be the front of the building. So this is how the base plate looks currently. So this is a side view of the building right here, obviously. So this is the whole building's going to be on this section here. So with the, I mean, I guess it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be pretty beefy. It's going to be a pretty decent sized build. Oh, I was going to say, I should have asked, is anybody out there building? Bell the Bricks is continuing to work on the Emerald. Welcome to Emerald City set. That's a great set. That was actually a half pricer at Walmart a little bit back. So hopefully she got it at half price at Walmart. A lot. Are you building a clock? Sir Bricks a lot. I am building the clock tower. Yeah, sorry if you're still there. Sorry I missed it. Yeah, this is a YOUMKO. MKO. There's really no easy way to say that, but YOUMKO.com. That's where you got to go to get these sets and have a blast. And they have a lot of cool sets on the site. So if you end up going over there, again, I don't have an affiliate code with them, but maybe one day I will. They do have a lot of cool stuff. And again, they are sending me a copy of the, there's a modular cantina that I'm super kind of stoked to get. It came with a free dewback and stormtrooper, like desert stormtrooper. So I'm sand trooper. So I'm kind of, they probably call it desert trooper because not allowed to call it sand trooper. But I'm excited to get that. I think that's going to be really, really cool. If anybody's ever built any Lego modulars in your life, you know exactly what we're doing right now. We're just laying down the foundation for the sidewalks. So this is just foundation work at this point. First 2 bags, bag 1.2 and bag 1.1 are all foundational sidewalk bags. So that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, there's the website. Thank you very much to the producer. for putting that in there. So I appreciate that. That is the website in case anybody wants to go. Is that some dirt? I got a dirty brick, yo. Oh gosh, I got dirty bricks. That was kind of weird. But it's okay. We're still doing it. We're still building here. I think it was just, it looked like soot. It could have been soot. I don't know. There's some soot on the bricks. Soot. Bricks of soot. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna go for about an hour today, guys. I think maybe 45 minutes. I'm gonna get these three. So if you guys missed off the initial rip into getting into the set, there was a bag within bags. There was like 6 bags within one bag. So that's how they do it here. So I mean, it's kind of cool. Everything, and again, they're bag numbered 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, as it says in the instructions. So you're basically keeping track, and you only have to open one bag at a time. So that to me is great. I do like that. I think that's a great idea for them to do it something like that. I mean, then again, because you don't have, with Lego, you got to open all the bag once, and if you're searching for pieces, this one, all the pieces you just opened in bag 1.1, you should be using, and there shouldn't be any extras. And as I can see right here, as I'm finishing up the first 2 bags, there are no extras. I literally have the exact number of pieces I was looking for. Is that going to be the case throughout the whole build? I have no idea, but so far, so good. All right, so that was that, and now we're into, and see, it doesn't tell you though, so that's the thing. So you literally just have to, again, now this is bag 1.3, so we just keep moving it forward, bag to bag to bag, and again, this is probably going to take me right around the corner, and then I'll probably start getting into a little bit more of the bigger part. There's a lot of tile in this. Build, which is cool. 1x8 again. Okay. Drop the 1x8 again. Sorry, I thought I heard something down over here, but I guess it was nothing. Okay. All right. So let's see. Continuing on with the more tiles here. Ooh, you gotta keep that. Oh shoot! See, lucky I looked at that because there's a freak piece on the outside there. Yep, freak piece in the middle, right there. Drop you to here, and then a freak piece in the middle. With a couple of haters there and there. Make sure these are down all the way. You got to make sure they're down all the way. Tiles will get you. Tiles will get you. All right, let's see. So that's good to that spot. And then this is a couple of more 1x8ers. That's a 1x8er right there. We're going straight to corners. We're going right around the dang corners. You know what? That's what we're doing here in this dojo. We're going right around the corners. All right. So we need this corner stopper right there. And then we need this guy right in the freaking middle. And then we're going to drop more tile. It's a lot of tile. It looks beautiful. It looks really nice so far. Again, it's a lot of pushing down. A lot of pushing down of some tile here. Looks pretty nice so far. This will make for a nice little picture on the gram. That's all I'm going to say. At this point, there really ain't much else going on besides the tile work today. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. That should take me right to the popper end there. Yep. And then we got 2 more across the diamond here. 1, 2. And then that's all this work right here. So this is more all the tile work here. Yo, see, I told you, there he is. Cheap Ass is in the chat. What's up, Cheap Ass? I'm working it, man. I'm doing a lot of tile work, but you inspired me to get started on this build. So Cheap Ass, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cheap Ass himself. There he is. So Cheap Ass, thank you for pushing me to get this one started. We busted out the first bags. Get the bird princess, dude. Wish that could happen there, Cheap Ass. Wish that could happen. There's not that ability to be helped with that style of building today. So, but this would definitely be something that the Booger Princess would enjoy for sure. So, all right, let's see. All right, drop that down, and then we got another 2-pack here. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish strong with this dojo. And then we got just to line it up here. Yeah. It might be bag one tree. This might be bag one tree. I think we're gonna finish up strong with the pile where yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, do we have an extra? Can't be an extra, right? We got two off the rip. Yep. Two off the rip side. There we go. 1, 2, and we're not gonna have any extra pieces. It doesn't look like it. There we go. Oh, let me show you, cheap ass. Yeah, so you're not terrible. I don't know if you heard me with the about. Oh, come on now, seriously. Come on. All right. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought I was missing a piece. Um, so the bags are all numbered. There's a bag within. There's 6 bags within one bag, but they're all numbered with a dash. So the bag that you like, this is going to be 1.4. That's what I'm using now. I just did 1.3. Now I'm on to 1.4, 1.5, and then 1.6. So it's kind of cool that way. The instructions are beautiful on the outside. They are very gorgeous on the outside. Very high glossy sheen here. Glossy pictures on the outside. The color's actually pretty good. It's not terrible. You can make do with what you can see on the inside, which is pretty good. But there are stickers. There are 3 stickers. That's the hood of the DeLorean, and then I believe this is for the blasters on the DeLorean. But the instructions are not terrible. They're not really that bad. I thought they'd be a little bit harder to see. The colors so far have been okay in the instructions. So this is 1.4 right here. They were a little bit more difficult to open, but they're getting there now. Clutch power is actually pretty decent so far. You got they're pretty pliable as you can see, but they're not too bad. They're not bad. So they're definitely pretty good. Definitely pretty good. That's a brown. That's a turd brown. So turd brown looks like black to the instructions. I'm just throwing it out there in case anybody's asking. That's definitely turd brown. Are we doing light bluish gray or are we doing some dark bluish gray? Let's see. And it looks like a 1 by, so it's got to, is it? No, it's got to be the light. Yep, I saw the sign and the light and everything. All right, let me see. Ooh. That's actually really good clutch power on that B right there. Oh, dang. Okay, going down. Oh, these are these doo-doo brown ones, yo. They look black in the pictures, but they definitely doo-doo brown. All right, and then I think, yeah, they're different. Okay. I mean, yeah. Again, if I could change one thing about some of these sets, the instructions are a little bit, the colors are a little bit different, and I'm not going to be able to show you on my amazing camera, but if some of the colors you definitely have to look with your eyeballs a little bit deeper into the quadrantal effects of certain things, and because a lot of them don't actually show you what's actually happening until it's too late, and then at this point it's really done and it's over. So I would just take a look at them and look at them a little bit deeper if you can. That's probably my only suggestion for you, is just to look at them very deeply when you're looking at them. And then if you squint your eyes too, sometimes that helps. It helps me a lot when I do that. All right. So these are white 1x2s on the the clutch power is definitely, wow. This one might go in the bottom. That's a lot right there for me. Wow. Okay. You hear it snapping like that, you know clutch power is toy. It's pretty good. I think I don't. This might be like a freaking Mills plate style. I guess I don't know, because as you can see, we're putting like almost what looks like a Mills plate system in place here. So I don't know if that's true or not. I guess once we get through these bags, through these next couple of bags, we'll be able to see if that's what we're doing. But yeah, the quadratic equation and stuff, I think. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. What is wait. These look a little cheesier. These look a little, yeah. These got the open top, so these look a little bit not on the scale of Lego, not on the quality as Lego. But again, we're not. You can't really do too much with that. All right, where is this going? 1 off the rip, 3 off the side, 4 to the 5 banger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop that right there. I'm getting really dangerous with these counts now. With these, I can eyeball this stuff up. It used to be back in the day, I used to have to count with my fingers, but now I just eyeball this shit up and go. That's what I do. Sometimes it's pretty scary the way I can do this real quick. So that one's a 4 banger back or 5 banger back. So 1, 2 off to here and then 5 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that one I couldn't get right off. That one took me a little bit longer than I anticipated. That's okay though. That's okay. I'm gonna drop you right there. I don't know what this is supposed to look like, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. 7-pack attack. Oh shoot! And then 5 more of these boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. 5 more, and it's gonna be Donzo. I'm gonna drop one here. Again, to me, I guess it would almost make that like we are making a ooh, I don't like that. That looks like it's straight on that rip, but I can't tell. 1, 2, 3 mean. 1, 2, 3 mean. I mean, it's looking like a lot of stuff right now. There's more? There can't be more, bro. Chacho, what are you doing? Oh, it went up and down. Oh, it showed me. Oh, this was pretty cool. So it showed me like it's like this, whoop, like a zoom view. This is like zoom from here to there. So it shows you what you should be doing. I thought I was missing pieces, but I was not. All right. This set in Lego this set in Lego, would be a G banger for sure. Absolutely. Oh, that's exactly what I think we're doing. I think they're gonna make us build the floor. 4 by 6 or 6 by 8, 6 by 8, and then a little ripper in the inside. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. We're building the floor on this bed. Here. Okay. We might be tiling this bee too. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're probably gonna be tiling this bee soon. We got some light bluish gray tile, which technically is really not light bluish gray because that would be Lego, and this is Lego. So let's see what we got here. So we're gonna run this one right to the edge here, I think. Yep. Oh, did you hear that crack? Oh, I don't like hearing that crack. What is this? What are we using? 2 by 8s. 2. Well, yeah, we got to use that one, not the 2 by 6s. We got to use a 2 by 8. Let's put this on. Give me another 2 by 8. All right. Stop this off. Ah! It hurt my fingers. It hurt the fingers. All right. So let's see. So that's. Oh, and then we're going to drop 2. Is that 6s? 6s across the bow. Okay. All right. So then we take it like this, and then we drop a 6 across the bow here. We're going 1 there, and then a 6 across the bow. Ooh, that don't look right. No, I don't think that's right. Hang on. Oh, shoot. Is that. Do they want it across the. No, they can't. Is it? Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be. Hang on. Let's open that up. Drop that down in there. Yeah, I think that's right, actually. That's what I think they wanted. 1 by 6, 1 by 6s all the way around. Oh, no, what a 1 by. Where's that thing? Well, 1 by 4 on the corner, and then all the rest. Ooh, that did not sound pretty at all. Oh, my goodness. But again, if you're getting bricks the plates that are snapping like that, I mean, you're doing something right. I mean, all of them don't snap like that, but most of them are. So most of them, you're getting a good little crack on them, which is fantastic. Oh, now we're doing some freaking tile work. Shoot, we're doing tile work straight up against this. When you think you're against it, do tile work. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boom. And then we're dropping 4. Is this supposed to be the floor to get into this place, maybe? I don't know. I think it could be. Oh, shoot, did I forget? There's a couple more 6-packs out there. John, 6-pack. Yeah, I think I forgot. Hang on. Where else did I got to put the 6-packs? Oh, yeah. I knew it. I knew I was a little bit light there in the 6-pack region. All right. Let's see. Let's go there. Yeah, I think it's there. And then 6-pack region there. Yeah, looks like it. So that should be it. If it works, it works. If not, I'll have to tweak it. That's okay. All right. So let's drop it there. Drop it there. Still got 4 people showing. It still says 4 people showing. I know ass, cheap ass is probably there. Bell of the Bricks is probably still building, so that's a good thing. This one looks a little. This one looks a little warpy. I ain't gonna lie to it. Looks a little warpy. I'm gonna put it down on the actual plate here, so or on the actual instructions, so it's not as warpy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Go. All right. So this looks like it is an opening. This could be the floor jumping going into the place. They're gonna build the floor separately, maybe for the whole build. I don't know. Looks like it could be that way. Oh crap! Now we're gonna get into another. This probably go. Yep. Oh, I should have done that. Why did you do that? We'll get back to it later. All right, this is number 5. Ooh, lots of more tiling here. Cool. That is 5. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna do more tiles. I want to do more tiles. So we got one there, and then we got one there, and then one. This must be the walkway when you come in. I don't think I don't think there was ever a part of the movie where they actually showed the inside of the clock tower, correct? I mean this is basically the building, but I don't remember ever seeing any of the interior pics of the clock tower, like an inside of it. Like obviously we only saw the outside. I don't remember ever seeing anybody taking a tour of the inside or actually going on the inside of the clock tower. I think I'm right on that. So this must be the Youmko interpretation of what said clock tower would look like if we actually got to see the inside of the clock tower. I think that's probably what they would say if you could interview the designer of this set. I think that's probably what they would say. Still building. Okay, cool. Still building over there. That's good. That's good. That looks. Move that a little bit. 1x6. I will say that the build itself is very. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Hasn't been too much too crazy yet. I mean, I know for a fact right off the rip, this thing does not have any crazy doodads or anything to deal with. We ain't dealing with no pulleys or Technic pieces or anything like that. There's no light kits in here. This is just a straight up build for display. That's gonna look pretty cool with all of my other Back to the Future DeLoreans that we have. So I think it'll look nice with all of them kind of sitting around there, you know. So this is what we got so far. Again, this is the floor. I don't know if we're building the entire floor. I don't even. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know how many. 4,269 pieces. So this set's almost 4,300 pieces. 4,300 pieces. That's a lot of pieces. I think you can get this set for like $80. I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, the fine folks over at Youmko sent this to me for free, but I want to say this is like 80 or $90 on the website. And again, even if you use this to throw your DeLoreans in front of your actual Lego DeLoreans in front of, you go. I mean, you go. Let's go. I mean, you got a great little display set here for. And who cares if it's not it's not Lego at this point. Who cares? They never made a freaking Back to the Future clock tower. So let's go until they make one. You know what? This is a healthy alternative. And again, like I said before, the brick quality is not terrible. Like there's nothing light to these colored bricks. There's nothing milky or it looks real bad. Like I'm not seeing that. Like the light bluish gray. I mean, if you put this next to a Lego brick, this light bluish gray tile pieces here, I'm gonna say you probably would be hard pressed to be able to pick out which one's the impasta. So, all right. So now we got some stairs on this. Oh, we got some. Oof. This is like diarrhea, freaking orange or something. I don't know what this is. Looks like some diarrhea work here. All right. I don't really know what this is going to be, but again, I'm assuming it's the room, the opening of the building here. It might be the front door. I don't know. We're definitely not connected together. We ain't holding this on. So let's see. This is going over the top, right? We are doing this. We're dropping it down on here. Yep, this is where it's going. So let's push it down. Oh, push it down. You heard some crackage. Oh, you heard some crackage. More crackage. All right, this thing is totes down. All right. Yep, so that thing's raised. I mean, it is raised right there. It's raised right. So there we go. All right, let's compact that together. All right, so we got a pedestal. We don't. There's probably going to be some critters underneath there. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's critters. And does this actually have freaking? This is actually got some pinholes in the back. Interesting to say the least, because if these are actual pinholes for to be connected to like modulars back in the day, that might actually say that there might be another building coming in the future. So very interesting to see that little piece of lore there, that there might actually be some modular capabilities to this one to actually connect it to a different set in the future, which is pretty cool. It's actually really cool. So that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, not for sure, but looks like it's a possibility. There's a gray one too. That's kind of a weird get. Is that the gray? Oh, the gray one. Right? That one goes right next to it. Okay, right in the middle there. Is that up higher? That's definitely up higher though, right? That should be in the same level. Oh, did go down a little bit more. Oh man, we're definitely dropping some freaking pieces here. What do we got? 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Yeah, they're doing the same. So this is so this is basically built off of the it looks like we're just building floors is what we're doing on this. This is definitely where we're at right now. So go up 3 and then over 1. So go up 1, 2, 3, and then up past the 1 there, and then I think drop it right there. Should be the get right there, right? Yep. And then we go how many across to this one? 2, 4, 6, 8. Drop it on 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. Drop it on 9. All right. Got that one there, and then there's one straight to the end, except it's going to be 2 from the end, and then there's 1 3 down from this one here, so 4 right there. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're building off of. It looks like they're probably going to build individual floors. I'm assuming that's where all the pieces came from. Why the piece count's so high? Because we're getting a little bit crazy here with all of these pieces. But okay, so there it is. What's the price on that one there, Bella Bricks? Now that you've actually put it in the chat, I'm curious to see what the actual price is on that. All right, so this goes 1 to the side there. Is that? Oh no, right to that point right there. All right, so that goes in there. Oh, what's up, Hoarder? Oh, yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, I have to look back a little bit. $149, and ships in 3 to 7 days. So 4,200 pieces for $100. Porter, you haven't built any of these sets yet, have you? I know you're getting into a little bit of the offshooters here, but I didn't know if this was one of the ones you got into building yet. Let's see. So that one goes straight off of here. So 2 off of there. I think that goes right there. I ain't gonna lie to yeah, I think that is it right there. Okay, so then we got that. So we got trace more on this one here. So we got 2 to the front, 2 to the side, and then 1 in the medale. Okay, so we're gonna drop. Okay, so this one goes. Okay, oh, it's lined up with that one. Perfect. So we drop it on the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3. Drop it on 5. All right, right there. That looks good. We go right across the middle there. Drop it on 5 right there with that one. Looks a little weird, I ain't gonna lie, but and then we probably drop one right in the middle of this one here, and it probably goes right there. The one that looks a little weird is the middle one. I don't know if I really hit that one right, but I think it's a little wabi sabi. So I think that's what we're doing here. All right, let's open this next bag up, and I think that's gonna die. I mean, 49 minutes. I think we probably. I'm gonna just curiosity is gonna kick my butt tonight because I want to jump in just to look into the box to see if the second bag is actually if they actually bagged it 1 to whatever. I have a feeling they did, but I'm curious to see if that is the if that's how they ran it. Because if they did, that's pretty awesome if they did it that way. All right, let's see. So we got a couple 1x6s and a 1x4. Okay, so we're gonna drop the 1x4 right there, and then a couple. We got two 1x6s. So we are building around the plate here, or around what we actually put down with these little black like window pieces over here. So we're actually doing that, and then again the light bluish gray looks pretty good. It definitely looks pretty nice. So I know there was I forget which company I was building that actually the light bluish gray actually looked a little bit sussy, but this one actually looks pretty decent. All right, let's see. So we got 6, 6, 4. So we're just building up. We're just building up 6, 6, 4. So what they're doing is they're actually building a full wall up around this, and then there's another spot for freaking another friction pin on the side here again. So curious, very curious. I don't know if they actually have any more sets within this line, within the Back to the Future line. But again, there's friction pinholes like all over this build. So I have a feeling eventually they're probably gonna add something to the mix here. Maybe sooner than later. I don't know. And I don't know if there's currently anything. There's probably currently nothing on the website. I think that they do have a they actually do. They do have actually on this site. They do have the truck, the actual I think it's a Ranger, maybe it's a Dodge. I forget what kind. It's a pickup truck though. That when Michael J. Fox comes back from the future, it's in the garage. Getting all ready to go for his date with Jennifer. But they actually have that truck and almost like a Technic scale, which is kind of fun. It's actually really cool. All right, what are we doing? We just dropping panels on this side. All right, that's kind of cool looking. That's kind of a good get right there, I think. Dropping some panels on the side here. Panels and then one of these guys right here. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I'll give you guys a corner view of this once we get going here. But I think it's like a tree. Yeah, that's a cool tree stand right here. That's kind of nice. That's kind of a cool little way to do a tree. I'm going to show you guys that too, with 5 Lego pieces. Be a nice way to actually make some trees in your city, and give it a nice little look with 5 pieces. And then obviously you need the tree pieces, but I'll show you that in a second here. So we are on. So this. Oh gosh, the next bag is gonna literally just build the entire. So it is. Without getting too much into it, it is this full. Here, let me show you guys here with the rip here. It is this full rip here. So let me show you guys. Yeah, that's perfect right here. So you're going to get this full on. So the stairs are going to be right here. It's not huge building, but from here to here is going to be building. It's going to be, I think it's going to be at least 2 stories and then the roof. So you're getting 2 stories, the roof. All this frontness here is going to be green space and benches and stuff. And then the stairs actually will come down through here is where the stairs actually are in it. So again, you do have some, you're going to walk probably into this, and then there's going to be, stairs to get up to both sides of here. And then I'm assuming there's going to be some stairs to get into the upper floors. But I want to show you this really quick too. This is a 5-piece. They just put it over a 2x4 plate, and it's 5 pieces, and it made a nice little spot for a tree in your city. Kind of looks really smooth, looks really nice, looks really clean. So 5 pieces and then your tree. I think it looks cool. So I'm just going to jump real quick. Again, I'm curiosity's getting the best of me right now. I mean, I've been building for 50 minutes, so that's pretty good. But I want to see if this is the bag. It's bags 2 in here. If there's somehow that they crunched bags 2 up here, it would be pretty epic. But let me just pull. I'm going to pull this one out because this one's right there with me. So let me see if this is bag 2. It is bag 7. Okay. So that was definitely not what I thought. So there's a couple more bags here. Let me just see if they just put it. No, there's bag 3. Okay, so that is bag 3. So maybe is this bag 2 right here? Let's see. Did they try at least to get it going? No, that's bag 5. Okay. Yeah, they did not do what I thought they were going to do, but that's okay. Again, the QC would have been. I would have been ridiculously impressed if that actually was the case, if they did it like that. This is bag 9 right here. This is bag 9. I am going to try to find bag 2 for y'all just so we can have it ready here. I mean, this thing is really packed out. The box is super packed out. Oh, bag 11. Oh, dude. Okay, so this thing has got some beef to it. So we know off the rip right now there's at least 11 bags, and these things are like packed. These bags are like packed with bags. They're bags on bags. So it's pretty cool. Watch the second bag. That's definitely the last bag. It's got the trees in it. So that's 10. There's 10 right there. 2's going to be all the way at the bottom. What the hell is that? Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. There's another brick separator in this bag. Oh, and it's bag 665. What the hell is... Oh, never mind. You know what that is. Yep. I'll look at it right now. Okay. That's the DeLorean, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the DeLorean 665. I don't know what that really means, if it means anything, but we'll find it. So we got 11 bags total. This has got to be bag 2 right here. Nope, that's bag 4. It's going to be literally the last bag in the box, right? There it is, the last bag in the box. Is bag number 2. I'm going to put the rest of these back in. Actually, I'm going to keep 3 up. 3 and 4, I'm going to keep up. I'll keep up 3 and 4. And the DeLorean. We're going to keep the DeLorean out here, too. Because I probably could have, if I would have known it was separate bagged out like that, I would have just grabbed it in the beginning and built it for y'all. But that's all right. That'll be towards the end. And we'll save that to the end. Because I think even in the instructions, I think it's at the end. That's 4. That's the DeLorean. And then bag. Did I literally put bag 2? Oh, bag 4. Okay, so there's 2, 3, 4 DeLorean, and I can put the rest of them up. Yeah, that's the beef right here. Again, I do like the fact that they did the bagging system so you just have to build one bag at a time. Literally, they 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 up to 1.6 or whatever it has to be. So they did it like that so you can actually just keep, you know what you're building basically. So YOU MKO, thank you again for supplying me with this set. It looks like a great build so far. Again, I will show you guys where we're at right now. Scale wise, I think we're gonna be close to minifig scale, but until I start getting like building, this would be the fig in the building. So I mean, it's probably gonna be pretty close. I know it's definitely not micro. Obviously, this is not micro scale. This looks like it could be, but I can't see any of the building from the inside. The box does not show me from the inside. The car itself does look like minifig could fit in the car, so I'm assuming the minifig will fit in the car. So that's actually should be pretty cool as well. But again, this was just bags 1 of 11 for YOU MKO. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you guys in the next build, and it's going to be, probably bags 2 and 3. We'll probably get to bags 2 and 3. But again, once we get through bags 2, it's literally almost the entire bottom is going to get ripped through. So very, very cool. And nothing. It looks really cool. I'm going to try to. Oh, and that is definitely floorage. That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing the floors like I thought we were doing. We're just putting these things down and then building floors on top, which is actually cool. There is definitely some modularness to this, which is great. I'm not gonna get ruin everything for y'all because I think it's gonna be fun once we get building here. But it looks very. There's some stuff in here. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys are gonna be interested to see once I do start building this. There is some really cool stuff going on in this building. So I did not think it would be this cool. Let's just put it that way. But there is some very, very cool stuff. and it looks like the buildings are somewhat. I'm looking at them now. I think there's some. Yeah, I think there's actually some interior stuff to them too. So yeah, you guys will be quite surprised once we actually do get to finishing this thing up. But yeah, looks like there is some a little bit of interior to both of these buildings. So I'm excited to get moving on this. The DeLorean looks pretty epic. Immediately at the end of the build. So the DeLorean looks pretty cool. Flux capacitor and all, so it looks pretty sweet. There is the that's exactly where the stickers where I thought the stickers were supposed to go on this thing. So you literally do put it on the hood and then on the back of the engines or whatever you want to call it. No, I got 5 people in here, of course. Look at that. See, 5 people hanging out. But it does look cool. The DeLorean does look pretty damn sweet. So again, thank you to you, MKO, for hooking me up with this. Here's a quick look at the instructions real fast. Again, very high quality graphics on the outside of the instructions. The interiors are not bad either. Once you get the building, you kind of get the colors down and you kind of get to see where you're at. I think it's actually really a great build so far. So I'm excited to get through more of this, but for now, we'll see you guys in the next live build.